Hey guys, Jameson Redding here with this week's Kayak Fishing Tales, and I want to talk to you a little bit about how to get the most out of your GoPro setup. What I like to do, and I'm using the new Hero 5s, and I try to make sure the night before my batteries are completely charged. I've got 2 fresh memory cards already loaded in, so it's not something I have to think about that I'm going to run out of room or run out of battery life the next day. I really like using the Yak Attack products. The 2 that I carry with me all the time is the dog bone mount for the front because I can get a lot of different angles. And the one that I use on the back is the Panfish Pro. That's going to give me a little bit more height. I partnered those up with the RAM connections. And on the Panfish Pro, I have a little bit longer one so I can get the camera out to the side a little bit as well. I like to set mine up at 1080, 60 frames a second. And the reason I do 60 frames a second is because I can, in post, when I'm editing that footage, I can actually slow it down and give a nice slow-mo feel look to it, all the way down to half speed when I'm editing at 30 frames a second. So 1080, 60 is my typical setup. And then you can also play around with the different angles that the GoPro offers as far as widths and stuff. So I like to have it on wide or even medium. I don't like to go to the super wide because you tend to get the fisheye look, and it looks just, things can look too far away sometimes. So the wide setting is plenty for me, and sometimes I even go to the linear setting, which is going to be more accurate to what I usually film with my DSLR. A couple of more features that are really key for me, especially in the older GoPros, I would use the looping feature quite a bit. You can set that for different time amounts. 20 minutes works pretty good. It's going to record it in 5-minute intervals, but what that does is it's going to record over itself, so you don't have to worry about that memory card filling up. One of the other features that I'm really loving about the new 5s is the voice activation. Number one, it conserves battery. I'm not having to use Bluetooth and use my phone or some remote, which also kills the battery, but it goes into kind of a standby mode. And if something cool happens, I literally just say GoPro start recording and they both kick on.
GoPro stop recording.
Using that feature also, once I land the fish, if I want to get that nice grip and grin, that hero shot, I can say GoPro take a photo and I know it's going to get that awesome shot.
Woo! Got it.
And those are just a few things that I do to get my GoPro set up and ready to go and catch those fish. And the other nice thing about having it on the Yak Attack mounts is that you can quick and easily detach it from the rail system and dip in the water to get those cool underwater shots. So when you're out there, think about different angles, think about different ways to use the GoPro and create a story. Get from start to finish and all the stuff in between to build that awesome GoPro story. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to KayakFishingTales.